guys, welcome to my university, Osaka University, where I spent 2 years studying. So we're going to take a walk inside and show you around. Osaka University is one of the oldest schools in Japan. It's actually one of the top ranked schools as well. So I was researching where I wanted to study for my master's degree, and I really liked Osaka. I traveled here on a trip 4 years ago with my friends, and I went to all the cities in Japan, and Osaka was my favorite. So I knew I wanted to live here, I wanted to study here, and everything kind of fit together. I liked the professors in this program, the campus, the people, the students. I chose to apply to Osaka University, and now that I graduated, I don't regret that choice. Definitely a nice place. Balance of life, work, study, friends, it all kind of feels comfortable for me. So I'm very happy that I spent 2 years here doing my studies. I've done all kinds of jobs in Japan. I've been through everything. So you have to make money in Japan. It's an expensive country. So I started out doing a little bit of teaching English regular. I didn't really want to, but it was a way to make some money. And then I got accepted to some model agencies. And I remember my first job was the Hankyu train station for a Halloween shopping sale, and my face was in every Hankyu train station in Osaka and inside the trains. So it's kind of funny. I showed my parents, they thought it was funny. And then I did a job in Fukuoka. They flew me to Fukuoka and I did a wedding shooting there. Then I ended up changing to different agencies, and I worked with ITM agency, which has been good and giving me a lot of opportunities for like clothing model, bag model, even acting in movies or TV dramas. I've done a Hollywood movie like G.I. Joe, some American war movie. I've done crime, drama, extra, so I've done all sorts of things, and it's been a pretty fun opportunity. So one of the special things about my graduate program is that it has more foreigners than any other program in this university alone. So I think there's about 40 to 50 different nationalities represented in my program, which is really significant. So we have people from all the continents in the world, from many African countries, Middle Eastern countries, Southeast Asian countries, European countries, Caribbean, Filipino, many countries I've never met people from. So it's interesting to get opinions from these students because you don't know anything about their country. So everyone brings a unique perspective from their national background. So I'm really happy to be a part of this diverse department on this campus. So it's a very good experience to see such a colorful representation of students here. So let's go take a look inside the building and I'll show you around. This is the academic building that I spend all my time studying and taking classes in for the last 2 years. So I'm going to show you around the building. This is the student lounge area, so where we hang out, talk to each other, have a snack, maybe do some homework, but it's more just a place to relax in between classes. All right, welcome. We have some couches and tables and a nice view of the campus here just to kind of sit and relax and talk to each other, catch up in between classes. So it's a nice, comfortable place, and I spend a lot of time here just hanging out with my classmates. Well, I was really lucky because my program has so many foreigners. We have about 45 nationalities in my program. So I have friends from countries I've never heard of before, actually. So it was interesting to see like what their life is like back home and what situation they're from. One of my closest friends, he's from Syria, and as you know, it's now in a huge civil war right now. So he hasn't been able to go home for 6 years. So just like the contrast between my life and his life is really interesting, and it's cool that we can be friends and talk about just our daily life like that. And in this room we have the private study room. So every student, if they'd like, they can choose to have a desk every semester. And this room is a quiet only room, so there's no talking allowed. But it looks like nobody's here, so we'll just walk in quietly, okay? So everybody Everybody in here has their own private desk. You can rent it out for really cheap per semester. I think it's like 500 yen. So it's a good place to focus on your homework with no distractions. So it looks like I have one friend here studying. We're just gonna say hello quickly. This is my friend Richie. He's from America as well. He's a second-year master's student. So I'm graduated, so he's 1 year below me. And he's busy doing some work for his thesis.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Non-stop grind from here on out.
Yeah, for 1 year he's going to be working on his final thesis project. So it's kind of a busy time for him.
Busy but fun.
Yeah. How do you feel about your thesis right now?
It's good. The professors here are helping me out, and it's all about asking the right questions.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces of the puzzle to fit together for the thesis, and working closely with the professors and making sure your research is going in the right direction. So good luck.
Cool. Thanks, man.
All right.
Yep.
See you.
See you.
Okay, let's go back outside. All right, so now we're on the 3rd floor of my building. This is the computer lab, so we're gonna come inside and take a look. Okay, so this lab is free to use for all students of my department. There's like PC computers with the latest Windows software, printers, copiers, everything, technology and software you can use for free. So it's a nice resource for our students in this department. So you'll need to use your student ID and password to log in, so it's only available for students in this department, but it's a great thing to have if you don't have your own computer. The university provides you with something to use to write your papers or do your homework. Another job I found was a tour guide, which was really a great job because the pay was pretty good, and basically I'm just bringing foreigners around to a tachinomiya or izakaya, like a standing bar or a local Japanese restaurant, and we just talk, have a good time. I teach them about the culture, the different food dishes, the lifestyle in Japan, sort of social behavior. We just have a fun time and drink and eat the local dishes. So that's a really good job as well.